Hey guys, what's up? Uh, I'm gonna talk about these things that the letter of Titus teaches about what like old people are supposed to do, like what old women are supposed to do, like um, young women are supposed like just so that the young women can can be taught something that young men can be taught something and it's great, it's the way it's supposed to be. um Old men this thing about a healthy faith, a healthy love, a healthy patience, and old women you know not drinking so much, not slandering so much, so that they can teach the young women to like love their husbands and love their children, and and also being an example, like the leaders being an example for the young men, so that the young men can be good and healthy and healthy in their faith and healthy in their love and healthy in their patience and healthy in all of this. But most days like old people who's supposed to go through this, like learners. um Old men, they should be healthy and you know their faith. You should read the Bible like every single day. If you haven't like really known the Bible very much, you should talk with Christians. You should talk with pastors. You should talk with preachers. You should talk with like all these Christian people. You should maybe you could like go into like a Bible study group. You could go to you could go to a you could go to all these conferences. You could go to like Christian worship places. To talk with to the hear to say to like hear sermons. And you could go to YouTube and you could hear sermons, and you could you can like study the Bible even on internet. You can study the Bible, okay? And you can there's lots of things you could do. There's lots of things you could do, okay? And you know having a healthy love. Love is not about like having sex and fucking people and you know uh, uh, having a romantic love, like having romantic love is love, but it like you know love, when you're in a relationship and you see uh, I don't think love lasts very long if you're gonna always go around and abuse people and do the wrong things towards other people, treat people badly, treat people like dirt, like treat people like garbage. I don't think it's gonna last very long. um, After a while, there becomes a conflict, and you might end up hating people a lot if you can't forgive. And chances are you've already gone through this quite a lot in your life, and it's like if you chooses to abuse people and to treat people badly and do all of these things today, then you're probably not loving anyone. Okay, you're probably not loving anyone. Okay, so let's just go with this. Okay. Love people means you do a little bit of good things towards people. You do a little bit of things of charity. You do a little bit of things of caring for each other. And so Matthew 25, that's about this charity thing, and there's a lot more James teaches about this, but sex having sex, usually it's not about love, okay? Because it, you already know it's not caring. You already know it's not good for people. You already know this is not gonna do any good for anyone. This is gonna be harmful. This is gonna be damaging. This is gonna be terrible for people, okay? And that's the way it is. And healthy patients, maybe sometimes you should just leave people alone. Maybe sometimes you should just stay away from people and like stay a little bit away from people and like treat people good and not like always meddling in other people's affair and like always going for other people like that. You should just like not. You should just watch, or you should not watch at all. You should just stand at a distance and like be a little more uh, uh, indifferent, indifferent of what is going on, indifferent of what is happening, okay? And there's more to the book of Titus. You got like this thing about like these overseers, like obviously an overseer shouldn't drink so much. He should be mild. He should be like a caring person. He shouldn't drink so much. He should be sober. He should be soberly. He should be like all these kind of things like that. Okay. And when it comes to women, old women, you know, don't drink so much. Drinking, it leads to conflict, it leads to anger, it leads to all these kind of things. I've been told to drink a little bit of like sweet drinks and stuff like that lately. So basically, lately I've been drinking that, and like it's good. I don't care. Nothing is bad is happening to me. Nothing horrible is happening to me. I'm good. Nothing's bad. Nothing is going. Nothing is going on with me. I'm doing good. And then there's more. You should not slander people. Slandering, it leads to information being thwarted, and like when this is going on in like when this is like a flow that is going on in the whole country and going on in the whole like world and going on in the whole like place, and like when it's going on inside people's minds and stuff, it's very hard to stop it. Okay, it's very hard to stop something like that. Okay, when you lie and when you slander people like that, and when it goes out, when it goes into like the flow and like everyone is talking, everyone is you know having it inside their minds. Lies, they have to be fought, but they're very hard to stop once you've made it a rumor. Okay, once you made it a rumor, once you made it like something that goes out there like that, it's very hard to stop. Okay, and when you do these kind of things, you usually attack like children and men, because that is considered like a woman's main disturbance, main enemy, main like object of idiocy, main object of like contempt, and main object of like disgust and like loathing and stuff like that. So like when an old woman is slandering people, she's gonna probably slander like her husband or like her children or like other people's children or like some other men, And so the young women are probably gonna have some hard times like loving their husbands and loving their children, okay? And that's it, okay? But there is a God. This God, He died for you on the cross. His name is Jesus. He did that to write a law into your hearts. And there was probably a little bit more, like maybe like try to like buy your souls free from the devil, to bring demons out of you, like try to like with a powerful blow, kind of like bring the demons out of you, bring the powerful forces out of you, to bring the darkness out of you, to like show you love, to show you hope, to show you that he was true, that he is God, everything he thought about, that everything he talked to you about is true. Okay, it's true. So Jesus, he is King, he is Lord, he is the healer, he is the overseer, he is the he's the medic, the Lord, he's the Lord of Lords, he's the King of Kings, he's the he's all of these things, okay? And God, when God made us, he could easily have destroyed us again, like he could easily have killed us again. We are his creations, and he can do whatever he wants with us, okay? We don't, he doesn't owe us anything, but we owe him everything, okay? We owe God everything, okay? Mercy is when you can do whatever you want, okay? But you don't do anything bad towards other people, okay? You don't do anything bad towards other people. And that is what God has done for you. He doesn't deal badly with you. He gives you a chance. He gives you a mighty good chance. And he treats you good. He treats you very good. And he heals your wounds. He heals your damage, and he treats you good, okay? He treats you very good, okay? So Jesus, he is God, and he loves you so much, and he treats you so much. He treats you so good, he treats you so good, And love, sex is usually not about love, okay? Sex is usually not about love. Women that slanders are usually not loving. When you drink a lot, you usually don't become loving. You become like hateful and angry, and like you become stupid, kind of like a little stupid, and you don't become that good, okay? You don't become that good, okay? And Jesus, he gave us something, a spirit. He gave us the Holy Spirit. This is not like this is not like just being in one strike, like in one big strike, like like an amazing baptism, an amazing like one big strike. It's not just that. It's not just in one big strike, like a big like outpouring of the Holy Spirit. Sometimes it is. But in Galatians it talks about how the flesh and the spirit is warring against each other. Okay, it's warring against each other. So it's like the flesh is like there's something called the sin in the flesh, and it's warring against the spirit. Okay, and these are like the temptations and like the evil temptations and the things that make us do wrong things. Okay, the demons that make us do wrong things. Okay, that's what I believe. If you read in Mark, you're gonna see what I mean. Okay. So the spirits, the demons, like they attack the spirit, and the spirit attack the demons. And if the demons would just come out more and more and more, then I believe that more and more and more of the Holy Spirit will come into you. Will come into you. It will dwell within you. It will make its abode inside of you, and you will be more and more pleasing to God. And basically, God, he's like this. He doesn't care so much about like what you do and what you've done and stuff. He cares a lot about who you are. This is in Romans, in Hebrews 11 as well. He cares a lot about who you are, okay? And this is what he cares about, okay? But when these demons come out, and like when the spirit comes in, you have more and more of the spirit, God will be more and more pleased with you, okay? God will be more and more pleased with you, okay? And that is basically what Jesus came for, and that is basically what the gospel is good for, okay? So, bye-bye, and have a good day, okay? Have a good day, okay? Have a good day, okay?